Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Friday Night Live, the first of our two short but sweet offerings for this week, where we are going to wave away Wednesday and we are going to welcome in the weekend with all of the promise that that brings. And we are going to do so in the company of our perennial pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete with their firstborn. We are also joined, rather wonderfully, by Two-Ton Ted, the tenting tin, who's actually going to get a tickle. Sadly, the Netty Petty Piss Pot is sitting tonight out once again. We have, of course, got Sean's box, which will receive as many poundings as you instruct me to give it, as we work towards our target of actually filling the bloody thing for the first time ever, and then deciding what to do then. And of course, we have the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will, leave a voice note. But you're going to have to be bloody quick because half an hour tonight, sodding off at midnight. But that still gives us 30 minutes of fun and hilarity for us to join together. I'm very quickly going to mention that, as promised, I have put profiles up on Facebook Marketplace, dating, whatever, and Tinder with links to the channel. So, new live stream rules. Filth is fine, but not extreme filth. Nothing outrageous, nothing that is going to offend a reasonably sensitive, well, just a normal person. Basically, nothing that the moderators are going to have to get rid of because people will have read it before the mods get rid of it. So if you've been posting stuff that, and I don't see it by the way, it's already all been dealt with by the time that I get to the comments. But I have heard from a couple of people that they've kind of not been coming in so regularly onto the live streams of late because the filth has been going a little bit OTT. So I've got no idea what's been said or by who, genuinely no idea. But if you've been posting anything that's had to be moderated out, then please stop doing it because my future wife could be looking at any one of these now. So don't show me up, you buggers. I mean, still take, as I say, filth is fine. Take the piss out of me as you always do. Everything normal, just nothing over the top, please. Thank you so very much. And speaking of your comments, which are, of course, the meat and potatoes of this spaghetti bolognese that we are currently perching our little derrieres upon, I really should get to your comments, see who's with us and what you've all got to say for yourselves. At the very least, I want to know what you've all been eating. But before I do that, as always, I am going to have a goodly slurp of my wine, which is particularly well deserved today because I've been a good boy. So, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. That's my advice. And above all, to each and every one of you, with oh, with purity in my soul and sincerity oozing out of my back bottom, get stuffed. It's the live stream tickle. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Oh, I've been looking forward to that. Right. I'm back as far back in the comments as I can go. So, in no particular order of merit or appearance, let's see who we've got joining us tonight. Peter P, all the way from Finland, the lovely Richard Paulie Galtieri, Corrie, who sadly can't stay, but Corrie, we all hope that you're on the mend, darling, and we all send our love. Stu is here, 69 through K, of course. Cindy, who really enjoyed last night, and you're very welcome, Cindy. We're delighted that you enjoyed it. Simone is with us, the fabulous Hooked on Classics, of course. Lots of hellos flying around as always. Nick Perry joins us. Hello, Nick. Great to have you, mate. Um, Vicky B, hello, my lovely, who also can't stay. Oh, bless you, you've got a sickness bug. If Boaty has an Amazon gift, and if it's a cushion cover for Nettie, can you say it off me, please? I can't stay. Right, Amazon. You lot are so incredibly kind. And there have been deliveries from Amazon today. And I'm so incredibly grateful. Thank you so very much. Praises for Nettie. So Nettie is very grateful too. Unfortunately, they were delivered after I went to work, and there's more than one of them. That much I do know, including something that I actually bought for myself. It's only a tiny thing, £3 worth. But the point is, they were all delivered together, and I wasn't in, and they needed to be signed for. So Nikki Nunu took them. That's Nikki that side, bless her, the lovely Nikki. But they go to bed. Nikki and Chris, they go to bed at a sensible time, you know. So I'll get them tomorrow. I won't get them tonight. So we'll have an opening fest tomorrow night, darlings. And as I say, thank you so much. It's your thoughtfulness, honestly, means the world to me. And I'm really looking forward to having an opening fest tomorrow. And again, I'm looking forward to winter. Something else I meant to say, because a couple of people have been mentioning meetups and stuff. So a very quick note on that. Excuse me. Had to blow the old schnoz. Right, obviously I'm doing a road trip, hopefully a week on Monday, and I'm going to Abu Dhabi and staying there. So as well as if we organise something here, once a month, I'd quite like to go on a road trip, take one of the fleet, go somewhere nice, and I can go further afield because I'll be in a car, and I'll stay in a hotel. If I can wangle something like I've done for this one, then it might be a nice hotel. It might be a cheapo, might be a Travelodge or whatever. But it means I can go further afield and I can explore some different areas that I don't know. I've never been to the part of West Wales where I'll be going on this one. I've never been to the Lake District. So why not call those meetings? If nobody turns up, it doesn't matter. I'd be doing it anyway. But so what I'm going to do for this one and for any future road trips, I will create an event on both the Facebook page and the Facebook group with all of the details. Now, I know that the probability is that none of you will be able to make it. It's going to be a Monday. Most of you are probably going to be working, or it'll be too far away or whatever. But I'll do road trips to different places. So hopefully it means that, one or two of you will be able to turn up. So for example, this one, I'll be going there. I'll be having a beautiful scenic drive. So if anybody fancies coming for dinner or for drinks, I'll be having dinner at the place. Blah 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 blah. If anybody fancies coming along and turning it into a community meet, you would be very welcome. You can just come and have a drink with me, come and have dinner with me, whatever you want to do. Or the following day, meet for breakfast or brunch or whatever before I go home. I'll create it as an event. That means all the details will be there for you to see, the venue, etc., etc., etc. And if anybody fancies it and can make it, then happy days. If not, doesn't matter. I'd be doing it anyway and making a video. So there you go. That's a little note on the meats. And I will vary them so that I'm in different places. So, for example, I'll go to like Great Yarmouth or Norwich or, somewhere around where Emma is. So we could have a meet up there, and at least Emma would turn up to that one, so I wouldn't be completely on my own. And again, anybody else would be welcome. Any of you who are local to the area, come and join us for dinner or a few drinks. I'll do one in London and have dinner with Matron. And again, anybody who's local, come and join us. I'll create it as an event. I'll go up to wherever Nigel is, Newcastle way, somewhere around there. And again, if anybody's local, come and join us. I might even go as far as Scotland. So there are loads of possibilities. The only downside of it all is that it's going to be on a Monday, because that's the only night that I can do, and that's not going to change anytime soon. But, it's an evening thing. If you're within striking distance and you fancy coming along for a drink or for dinner, then lovely. So for all of them, I will create it as an event. All of the details will be there. And if you can, you can. If you can't, it's no loss. But at least the possibility is there. And I will vary the places. So hopefully at some point, as we go on, and I will do them regularly, I'll do them at least monthly. So hopefully as we go on, then I'm bound to land near wherever you are soon. Might even be Finland. I'm still checking out the flights to Finland and seeing if I can do that on an overnight, because the flights are cheap on Ryanair. So there are loads of possibilities. It'll be discussed on the live streams, no doubt. I'll put something on the YouTube community page, but the bulk of the details are going to be on the Facebook page and or the Facebook group. So assuming that Facebook is a thing for you, I know not all of you do it, make sure you're following the page and make sure that you're a member of the group, and it will all be in there. Okay. Right, let's see. Who else have we got with us? Kay Camper, the lovely Ange. Ange, I did get your message, but work was really busy and haven't had a chance to reply to it yet. But yeah, it's in Nikki's safe hands, and I'll be getting my mucky paws on it at some point tomorrow, and we'll do a grand opening tomorrow night. But bless you, thank you so much. I can't wait. I love the throw. I have laundered the throw and hopefully defluffed it a bit. I put on a pair of underpants today that are the fluffiest underpants you've ever seen in your life. I put them in the wash with the throw, and they came out. Oh my God. But what the hell? That throw is absolutely fabulous. I thought it was only going to be just a decorative thing. So I don't know what a throw is. I'm a bloke. I'm a chap. I don't know what a throw is, but I thought that I thought it was a purely decorative thing to make a piece of furniture more aesthetically pleasing, and it's not. It's wonderfully tactile and warm and cuddly and lovely. It's like a bloody comfort blanket, and I can't wait to just be tucked up in netty on a campsite somewhere in the middle of winter with that wrapped all around me. I'll be live streaming with that wrapped all around me. Oh, and if you hadn't noticed, apologies for the glow off the candle. It's a fairly new candle. The flowers have gone and been replaced by some flowers that are almost dead, but not completely dead yet. We might get 2 days out of them before they look completely manky. That is the future of the flowers for the live stream table. I get the restaurant cast-offs because they've got to be totally fresh for the restaurant. So as soon as they're a couple of days old, then we replace them. And why put those in the bin when they could come here to this table? And yeah, we might get a couple of days out of them. You never know. Right, we just said hello to Ange, didn't we? JB71, good evening to you. Nigel, the lovely 00 Garage. Barry Scrotter, good evening. The lovely Emma, matron, community matriarch, and of course, owner-operator of the community bosom. Good evening, Trace. Andrew Buttigieg, the lovely Ivor Spotty, of course. Who else? Oh, a touch of summer for us, says Andrew. 25 degrees today and 28 degrees tomorrow. Of course, Andrew is one of our Australasian contingent. If you're new to the community or you're on the outside looking in, and then we are spread all over the world. The majority is in the UK by all means, but we're literally spread all over the world. On one of the longer streams, we're going to have to do a renewed "Where's everybody from?" kind of thing. We haven't done that for a little while, have we? And it's always interesting. Oh, and I hope you've all been okay in the storm. It's been pretty mad here. There are trees down, there are roads blocked, the wind is howling, the rain is absolutely lashing. I didn't leave the cottage today. Oh, I did. Well, I've only been as far as Netty. I've done a bit of pottering about in Netty today, and that's as far as I've gone, apart from going to work. So Nigel Mansell is with us. Good evening to you. I wonder how bad Boaty has it where he is. Yeah, it's we've seen a hell of a lot worse, but yeah, it's pretty mad. As I say, trees are down, roads are blocked. So whenever there's any form of a weather event, then you know damn well that Windy Bum is going to get it worse than the average. It's partly altitude, it's partly open land, all of that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I actually really enjoy it. Makes me feel quite alive. But then, of course, I'm enjoying it from the warmth and comfort of a 700-year-old cottage with great big thick walls that would withstand a nuclear blast. Never mind a little 80-mile-an-hour storm. Obviously, on a night like this, your heart goes out to anybody who's homeless, anybody who can't afford to put an extra bit of heat on, people who are not through choice forced to live in their cars or vans, or yeah, I mean, my heart goes out to anybody who isn't as comfortable as they would like to be, really. But yeah, I mean, from my perspective, sitting here in my lovely little cottage, then it's lovely and it's romantic and it's kind of uplifting, but I know that that's not the same for everybody. I'd love to be out in a night like this in Netty, actually, and no doubt I will be over the winter, like this and worse, and that will be interesting. Jen, the lovely Jen, one of the twatlets, is with us. Oh, we love Jen, don't we? Good evening, twatty twoo and twatlets, and a very good evening to you. How are you tonight, Boaty? I am grand. How's the storm? We've done that. Lots of poundings. Yeah, absolutely. 2 ton head the tenting tin will, as soon as I'm instructed, 2 ton head the tenting tin will get done, and Sean's box can have as many as you would care to give it. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's Ange again. Oh, that's brilliant. That's going to be really, really, really useful. Um, One of the things I initially bought for Nettie was when it comes to washing up, I just got a cheap washing up bowl from the pound shop, um, and it does the job. It does the job, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass to carry, possibly quite a long way, on a campsite to the pot washing area and carry back and whatnot. And on the wish list there was oh, and also it takes up a fair bit of room. You know, being rigid plastic and whatnot. I try and make the best of it by putting stuff inside it, like the kettle lives in it. Um, but it's all a bit of a faff. But you know, I didn't have the money at the time to get a posh one. But there was a posh one on Nettie's wish list, a collapsible one, so it doesn't take up room, and with handles, so it's nice and easy to carry to the pot washing. And oh, Ange, bless her, has treated me and Nettie to it. And oh God, and it's going to be arriving tomorrow. So it is going to be an opening fest tomorrow, isn't it? And it's going to be another big old treat night for Nettiekins, Nettie Nunu, Nettie von Smallhausen, to give her full name. I probably don't full name Nettie quite enough, but her full name is Nettie von Smallhausen. And again, no credit to me. That was down to the M11. Brilliant name, because of course the fleet now, through circumstance, the fleet are all named after hello characters. Don't ask why, it's a long story. But of course, Nettie came along and she already had a name and she was already known on YouTube. So wouldn't have dreamt of changing the name. But Emma came up with the genius idea of giving her the surname von Smallhausen, which is, of course, an hello character. And it works perfectly because Nettie is a small house on wheels. So that is her full name, Nettie von Smallhausen. And her washing up is going to be, some new flowers, says Emma. Are they the same ones, but taking the dead ones out? No, as I said, they are different ones. Bruce Forsyth is with us. Nice to see you. Sorry, Bruce Forsyth. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice, marvelous. Is with us. Good evening from the London Palladium, Boaty, you twat. Good evening, Bruce. The flowers look fab, says Simone. Not bad for freebies. Oh, you're in Warwickshire, Ange. Well, I was down there both of the last couple of weeks, wasn't I? I'm jealous. I love roses, says Emma. Well, buy some. I mean, it's not always that easy, is it? As I say, those are freebies from the restaurant. Mark Passad is with us, first time for a while. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well, mate. Hope life is good. Lovely to see you. Nice new candle. Looks good. Yep. Jimmy Quinn, good evening. No, we haven't seen Emma for a while, but Emma's got a lot going on in her life at the moment. She's got a lot going on. Richard, probably quite rightly, says, you don't need us to offend any potential dates, Boaty. Yeah, well, you've got a point, but I'm going to try and be on my not best behavior, but not my worst behavior, And I'm just asking you lot too as well. But yeah, you're right. I don't need any help in that regard. But let's at least give us a fighting chance. Just remember that we like me. I'm a nice guy. And there might be somebody watching who thinks, yeah, I saw that on Tinder or Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, I wouldn't mind hanging out with him on a road trip and keeping him company. So let's all of us, most especially me, because yeah, it's a fair point. I am my own worst enemy. Let's try not to alienate them too soon. Let's at least get one trip and a bacon panini out of them before they decide that nope, I'm sodding off. Oh dear. Love the new fresh roses, says Hans. They're not that fresh, but they're an improvement over the last lot, aren't they? The last lot, it's too dark and cold and windy and wet and mad. Oh shit! They're all falling apart. There you go. Those are the last lot, and they are very clearly no longer as alive as they could be. And now I've dropped bloody knackered rose petals all over the floor. And I'm hoovered today. I've been a domestic bloody god today, I have. Trying to get on top of the cottage. And not in a sexual way. Don't say things like that. Don't say things like that. Thank you, Jimmy. No, we bloody don't, Richard. Don't mention those. Yeah, that's more like it, Richard. That's the kind of thing we need. Jason is the mostest, bestest hubby you could ever find. Yeah, that's the stuff we need. More of that kind of thing. Oh God, the clocks. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, bless you, Mark. This evening, Mrs. P and I have been trying not to cry as we go through number 2 daughter's wedding photos. Oh, just cry. Just cry. My wedding video, as I think you all know, is on my YouTube channel. And I watch it every so often and I bloody cry. Why shouldn't I? Mostly at the thought of how much the ensuing divorce cost me. No, that's a fib. That's a total lie. I loved my wedding day. I loved my wife and I loved being married. She's a good egg, still is. And it was a fabulous day. God, I was out of my comfort zone. I think that shows on the video, doesn't it? I wish I still had I wish I had the video of the reception, because the reception was awesome. The wedding was such a quiet affair, but the reception, that was riotous. There were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people there. And we did a live music show. It was my farewell event. It was my last gig as a pro vocalist. And oh God, it was a riot. We had everybody there. We had all of Maggie's lot, all of the hospital lot, all of the NHS lot, all of everybody from Ireland. We had the Brazilian contingency there. All of my Grand Central people were there, my Singy people, my entertaining people. All of my car people were there from the car dealership. Everybody rocked up. And what a bloody night it was. Now, the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty has that DVD. We only got one copy of that one. The wedding, we got a copy each, but we only got one copy of that one, and she has it. I don't have it. I wish I did, because I would love to put it on YouTube for you. And for me, because it was my last gig, my last time singing for... Well, not for money, because I didn't pay myself. I didn't pay anybody, in fairness. Well, not for the entertainment, because they were all my lot. Everybody, all of the cabaret, all of the disco, all of the live stuff, they all did it free of charge. They all came up, and yeah, they did it free of charge as a wedding present. I mean, kind of what you'd think anyway, because when I gave up, or when Mel and I gave up Grand Central Promotions was the parent company, and then we had various companies working under that parent company umbrella. But when we gave it up, we were both in a really good place. We were both getting married. Mel was marrying the amazing Richard, who is just the most fabulous human being. I was marrying Maggie, again, the most amazing human being. Everything was all good in the garden. And so we didn't want to be greedy about anything. So when Mel and I gave it all up, we just gave everything away. Um, Tens of thousands of pounds of equipment. Um, so all of our physical gear, everything, the sound and light rigs, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole thing, which was worth a hell of a lot of money. We gave it all away to the people that had worked for us, stroke with us, because we thought it was the right thing to do. And it meant that they could do their own thing then. They could carry on working, and they had all of the equipment and everything to do it. Because we were aware that when we pulled out, that, okay, it was fine for us. We were in a position where we could turn away from it and whatever. But those guys, bless them, they still needed to work. They still needed to put food on their families' tables. And so if we gave them the equipment, then they would be able to set up on their own. They had all of the. We didn't have any nasty contracts in place where they couldn't work. And so they had all of the places that had been working with us. We did everything that we could to make sure that they could get ongoing gigs. And they all went off and they formed their own things. Rob formed J&R Cabaret. Rob was my best mate and he's sadly passed away now. There's a video somewhere of the day I went to his funeral. That broke me. Taken way, way, way too soon. Steve and JJ set up Music 2020. Loads of good things happened from it. But my wedding reception was kind of the last time that we all came together, and it all happened, and it was a blast. It was amazing. Total contrast to, if you've watched the wedding video, then super quiet little affair at a beautiful place. But then the evening was the complete opposite. Oh my God. As I say, hundreds and hundreds of people. Oh God, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I wish I had it. I wish I had that video or DVD. I'd love to have that on YouTube. I'd love it if nothing else, I'd love for you lot to know what I used to sound like back in the day when I had a trained voice and I was literally singing around the world and doing it rather well. I had a good voice. And I worked hard. And I'm also annoyed that I haven't got a record of that. It's just other people have. Other people have. There are studio demos. I don't know if they've still got them, but they did have them. There's all sorts. There are recorded albums. There are studio demos. There are VHS recordings of TV stuff. There are recorded, self-recorded bits of various concerts and whatnot. There are recordings of charity concerts that I did with some quite big bands. I did an air ambulance thing with the bloody Bee Gees. And I haven't got any of them because this was all back in the day before, you know, telephones and social media and all of that. And on that subject, I'm also annoyed I haven't got anything from my days as an athlete either. But there you go. What can you do? What can you do? It's all in here. Right. Josh is with us, says good evening to one and all. Linda Ripley, well, there's a new name. Boaty, says Linda. Hello. I love your voice. Oh, you're very kind. You would be great at narrating children's books. The Wind in the Willows for one. For one. Thank you, Linda, and welcome to the live stream community. Welcome to my inner scrotum. Oh, The Wind in the Willows. That was lovely, wasn't it? The Wind in the Willows, written by Think Boaty, Think Kenneth Graham, I think. Am I correct? If I'm not, somebody will be sure to let me know. But yes, The Wind in the Willows was an absolute delight, and thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I think the rest of the bogs, Boaty's old geezers and gals, might question the idea of me reading a children's book because I might spice it up a little bit. But I used to love reading to the kids. So yeah, maybe I should write something. I don't know if it's an age thing, but I kind of have started to miss writing. And that's an odd thing. And I'll explain why it's odd while I walk about, because sometimes I need to walk about when I talk. I used to love writing. And I was reasonably good at it. I won some things with stuff that I wrote, and I got published back in the day when you got published, it meant you'd done something reasonably good. In the days before self-publishing or anything of that nature, if somebody published you, then you were deemed to have done something worthwhile. And that was when I kind of fell out of love with it, because the downside of that is that once you've been published, and you have probably got a what's it, God, I can't remember the word. The person you have that looks after you and your anyway. What's the word? Oh, somebody will be writing it in the comments, but I'm a million miles behind them. Agent, that's the word, an agent. And then suddenly you're given commissions and things are commissioned and you have to do things. And I am no good at doing things when I have to do them. I'm no good at doing things if you tell me to sit down and write something, it will be crap. Whereas if I sit down to write something when I feel it, it'll be reasonably good. But I can't write to order, never been able to. And when I was put in a position where I kind of had to write to order, that was when I discovered that I couldn't do it. And the stuff that I produced was, by my by my reckoning, suboptimal. Some of it scraped through, but it wasn't me. It wasn't an outpouring of my soul. And when I write, when I'm in the space, then that's what my writing is. It's an outpouring of my soul. Um, but I can't force that. I can't. And so I kind of fell out of love with it, and I just stopped doing it for the most part. Um, I would write stuff to nearest and dearest or romantic partners, but I didn't write anything for the public, and I haven't done for a very, very, very long time. Um, but I'm starting to feel as if, yeah. Anyway, anyway. Let's get back to some. Anyway, we were saying hello to Linda, weren't we? Oh, and Andrew says, Linda, Boaty writes and narrates his own bedtime stories. Let's not go there. Children would love his bedtime stories, says Nigel. Yes. Dear me. The bedtime stories chat was the best bit. I agree with that, Peter P. I definitely agree with that. I've said to you before, search for Boaty's bedtime stories. Turn the sound off because you don't want to listen to what I'm saying. Trust me, but read the comments. Those chats were the best live stream chats ever. Oh God, I love those. When is the tonic meetup? Asks Keg on One. Good evening to you. We haven't arranged it yet. I need to sort it out with Mustard. Mr. 22 is coming to a town near you, says Jen. Jen is the perfect example. And Jen, we need to do that again. Let's sort something out. Jen took a massive step out of her comfort zone, met up with me, and we had an amazeballs time. It was brilliant. I really want to do it again, but that will be sorted. But there's the perfect example of what can happen if you just take a bit of a leap. Look, the candler's been giving me a weird spot on my face now for 2 or 3 years. We're all used to it. It'll go as the candle goes down. The throw sex pants and the all-terrain granny booties is a unique look for a campsite, says Richard. Harsh, but probably fair. Look, I was never going to go into the motorhome and caravan and motorhome club campsites the way that all the others do it. I was always going to do it as me, and I'm going to be more me. I've caused havoc at those places, haven't I? I've caused havoc, but I've been noticed. God knows I've been noticed. I mean, we've not been doing it all that long, and already I've turned up to 2 caravan and motorhome club sites where I haven't been before, and the wardens recognised me, recognised Nettie, knew who I was, watched the live stream. That's quite cool, isn't it? That's quite cool. Word is getting around about this lunatic who's, and let's face it, I've got to be more interesting for them than some 60 or 70 or octogenarian couple who rock up with their £100,000 motorhome or car and caravan set up and do everything properly. I mean, much more fun to have me who puts a bit of oh no artificial flowers. Are we having a Halloween special on one of the lives? Oh, I suppose we could do if I don't know when Halloween falls. Winslow Burdett, good evening to you. Oh, rate my takeaway. Oh, there's been news there, hasn't there? Hasn't there? Uh, Danny's launched a new channel with Gary of Gary Eats, and they look like two nice chaps, and I wish them every good luck. Oh, hello, Matron's flat is leaking. Right, I'm a million miles behind on comments. You might want to start saying your good nights. Actually, it's like 17 minutes past, and I'm going to have to like really whiz through these. So I do appear to be considerably behind, and nobody's told me to pound the box. When he says the M11 says Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon, he means me. I do mean you, darling, and I am coming to you on a road trip. Oh, yeah. I've even been checking out places to stay, none of which are Premier Inns. I found a really nice place, Emma. I'll send it to you tomorrow. Probably not tonight. It's too late. I'll send it to you tomorrow. I found a really nice place to stay when I come on the road trip to do you. Not to, not, you know what I mean. To spend an evening in your company. Oh, God, get myself into trouble here. But no, it looks really nice. It looks really nice because, yeah, I did think if I'm going to do the road trip thing, I've got to go to Emils. I've definitely got to go to Emils. I can't wait until next summer to see you, for God's sake. Oh, hallelujah. A voice note. Hopefully, it will be a pounding instruction. What? What's that?
Oh, well, then it looks like I'm doing the doings tonight.
It does,
so
my
Mr.
lovely.
22, get those books pounded. Good, hard, and proper. Okay? Over and out, 22.
Yes, miss. Oof. Is it hot in here or is it me? Right, 2 ton the tenting thing. Let's get you done. There we go. Look, King's Head. You know the rules. In it pops. Bosh. Oh. And 1 box. Welsh. That's cool. God, it's heavy. But it's still not full. £1. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Thank you, Jen. Well done, darling. I knew I could rely on you. Yep. Right now, let's see. Yeah. I couldn't live without a dishwasher, says Caregon1. Well, I manage it. Had a dishwasher I've had a dishwasher on numerous occasions, I suppose, but never when I've lived on my own. Don't feel the need for one. I think it's hilarious that I also call Facebook dating Facebook Marketplace, says Matron. Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? So, yeah, on that subject, again, I did set up profiles on both, and I have received some doings um, from from ladies. But I haven't responded to them as yet because time is the enemy, isn't it? Time is the enemy. But if you sent me a doing on Tinder or Facebook and you're watching this tonight, then I apologize that I've not responded to your doings as yet. But I'm just really crap at doing stuff like that. So sorry. Right, we are going to have to whiz through things. We're going to have to whiz through these now, aren't we? Michelle Tomlin. Hiya, Boaty. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're well. I'm grand, thank you. I hope you're well too. How are you doing with Storm Amy down yours? It's a bit hairy. It's getting a bit hairy up here. Love the roses you've got. Ah, bless you, Michelle. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get a lot worse before the winter is out. Hope you're surviving, Amy. Okay. God knows how far behind I am. We haven't even talked about food yet, and we're not going to. It's 23 minutes past midnight. I need to get supper. I need to get a shower. I need to get my sad old ass to bed. Goodness me. I'll give you my food news for what it's worth. Except I can't remember. Oh, breakfast, usual, coffee, lavishly buttered slice of toast. Lunch was, what did I have for lunch? Oh, I had Momo. I had Momo. I had a really small portion of Momo for lunch. And I had a really small portion of Momo for lunch. Honestly, really small. 8 pieces. That was it. And I had that because it's Friday, and on Friday and Saturday we have a staff snack at about 5:30. And tonight's staff snack was the usual one: chicken and vegetable fried rice, which was very nice. And tonight's supper will, of course, be staff curry. Tomorrow is going to be exotic. But I'll tell you about tomorrow because it's kind of late, isn't it? Oh, well done, Linda. And I like the fact that Linda Ripley is named after the town where the restaurant is, Linda Ripley. And of course, the restaurant, as you all know, is in Ripley. Anyway, Linda nearly had an emotional episode at Tesco Garage tonight. Well, I was filling up, she says. That's quite good, actually. That's quite good, actually. Oh, hello, what's this? Hope you are keeping warm and safe during the storm tonight. Much love. Oh, bless you. Thank you. That comes from Emily. And same to you, my lovely. Staying alive, staying alive. Write a book, Boaty, says Steve. I have. But I should probably write another one. Peter won't allow Emma into Finland. Oh, that's harsh. Publisher. Thank you, JB71. Okay, whizzing through a bit now. I did get the pleasure. Pound that box, Boaty, says Stu. It's a written instruction. It doesn't really count. It should be a voice note. But I want to get this bloody box full. before my birthday, so we'll do it. Same box, another pound. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Bosh! Thank you, Sue. And definitely start saying your good nights now. Oh, Ange says pound that bottle. Bloody hell. Again, they're supposed to be voice notes, but sod it, I'll take it. Thank you, Ange. Another one. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Oh, yay. A bit of boaty action in Norfolk would be fun, says Emma. Seriously, genuinely, I'll send you the link tomorrow. I found a really nice place to stay, and it's a horrible road trip. As you know, you've done it with me. It's not the best, but it'll be worth it to stay there, and we can have a nice din-dins, and yeah, we can. I might even do that one next. That might be the next one. So we'll have a chat. I'll make sure you're free. Boaty hasn't responded to the dating ladies because he doesn't respond to any messages. I am terrible. I am terrible. I mean, it's partly that I'm always like busy, but I'm just crap. At least I'm honest about it. I am honest. I tell you, look, I'm sorry. I'm just really crap. I'm terrible. I will do tomorrow. Tomorrow after coffee. It's very kind of them too. Bloody hell, Linda, you're on fire. Oh my God. You're going to fit in very nicely here with your sense of humor. Oh, really? Nigel. And I'm going up to Nige as well. I'm so looking forward to that. Right, I've actually caught up with the comments, and thank Christ for that, because it's now midnight. We've done the hour instead of the half an hour. And on that note, darlings, I am going to, quite frankly, sod off. Get a shower, get something to eat, get my ass to bed. Things to do tomorrow, my lovelies. But it's all exciting, isn't it? It's all exciting. And tomorrow night is going to be an Amazon opening fest by the sound of it. And thank you again to everybody. And thank you to all of you lot for staying up late and giving me and each other your time tonight. A very warm welcome to the new names that we've seen. It's so lovely to have you with us, and I hope you hang around. And if anybody is watching this as a result of Tinder or Facebook Marketplace, run while you still can. That would be my advice. Right, all that is left at this point is for me to wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day ahead. May the day ahead bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure, at the very least, may it be manageable. Special love sent to those of you, our lovely community regulars who we know need it more than usual. You're in our thoughts, and you have our prayers. So that's about that, darlings. Thank you so much. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, for the second short, allegedly, but sweet offering of tonight. Yeah, of this week rather. Saturday Night Live, 11:30 tomorrow night. Please join me if you can. I would love your company. Thank you once again for tonight. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, pachoo! And indeed, you know what's coming. Oh yes.